Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, be careful. Ladies and honorable men, the Outlander is over thanks to a brand new, over too short-lived trailer. It includes all that we might at any point ask for and more. We should dissect it shot by shot. Moving right along. The trailer starts with Jamie and Claire, as in the event that there could be some other possibility. They seem to embrace and saying farewell to one another as we hear Claire's voiceover. "You'll return to me. You always do." The rest of the trailer the reason for their splitting. Be that as it may, we should also say we concur with Claire. Jamie will always return to her. Sam, Hugh and Tu affirmed that in a meeting. Regardless of how long they are away from one another, Jamie will always track down his direction back to Claire. That is one of the fundamental reasons why we love their relationship dynamic. At any rate, the trailer continues with Claire singing Ave Maria, and yes, we believe Katrina Balfour herself sings the song. We see a burial service procession, and the trailer does all that to cause us to trust it's Jamie's memorial service. Claire walks with others, yet Jamie is no place in sight. Be that as it may, you can momentarily see him strolling behind the pallbearers and is subsequently hindered by the casket. Considering how Archbug walks alone among Claire and Jamie, we guess this is Mrs. Bug's memorial service. The trailer then, at that point, shows us mountains and clouds alongside a fire that it keeps getting back to all through its 2 minutes and 21 seconds run. As we see these images, we hear Jamie saying he is not as fearless as in the past. His voiceover continues as we see him in the consuming house. Then with Tom Christie and riding horses with Claire, he says he is already super not bold to live without Claire. This is the trailer's approach to saying both will most likely be nearly passing on different occasions this season. They are attempting to fool us into accepting one of them will kick the bucket. However, it is absolutely impossible that we really trust that. Subsequent to showing the burial service once more, the trailer returns to the first shot where we see Claire and Jamie saying farewell to one another. Claire is sad. She asks, assuming that they will at any point return there one day. We accept she is discussing Fraser's Edge. They need to leave their home. As it appears, Jamie and Ian are enlisted in the American Armed Force to battle in the progressive conflict. You can see them riding their horses through the breeze. In the following shot, Jamie is with Claire among different soldiers. We thought they were getting separated based on the first shots of the trailer, yet it seems they will be together during the conflict. We discovered that Washington needs soldiers at Post Ticonderoga, a spot the book readers know quite well. Ian is really enthusiastic about battling in the conflict. We also see his first cooperation with another person called Rachel. They clasp hands. The accompanying shots show Jamie and Claire on the war zone. Claire says she trusted Jamie would stay out of it, meaning the conflict. Be that as it may, perhaps he is supposed to be there. Here she talks about Jamie as on the off chance that he is somewhere else. So they are certainly getting separated, most reasonable because of the conflict. Then you can see Brianna meeting with William Ransom and John Dark. It's ideal to see William so full-grown. However, he fights for the British side and will be against his dad. In the following scene, John Dark asks Jamie to battle for the crown and to stand beside his son, if just because. Jamie consequently says he promised himself not to confront his son across the barrel of a firearm. However, we don't figure he will have the option to satisfy his promise. As seen from the numerous shots of the trailer, he ends up battling for the progressive side while his son remains on the British side. A dad-son wrecked. Will that occur? Indeed, even Claire finds herself in the midst of a fight. She holds a cool sword that she points at someone. Then, at that point, we see Jamie's face very close as his voiceover recites his and Claire's marital promises. Blood of my blood, bone of my bone. You can momentarily see Roger and Brianna as well. They look pretty content. In the following shot, Jamie gives Claire a jewel to use to return to her time in case he gets killed. Then, at that point, of course, there is an adoration scene without which neither this trailer nor Outlander could be finished, as we see battleships on the sea. Another scene shows Roger conversing with Jamie and someone else, which we're guessing is Claire. He is pleased to call them his family, as he should be. Brianna gives birth to her second child in a difficult scene. Yet, not all that in the trailer is difficult or frightening. You can also witness lovely moments among Brianna and Jamie and Brianna and Roger. While the trailer approaches its end, the most intense scenes start to show up. Claire walks up to their house, and when she is inside, someone tries to get in with a light in their hand. The trailer doesn't show us what their identity is, however, Jamie is also in the house and more terrified than any time in recent memory. Someone is beside him, however, we can't sort out what his identity is. Claire yells, "Get the damnation out of my house." And then, at that point, don't do that. Just as someone drops a match on the ground that starts a fire. This is the famous Fraser's Edge fire that Brianna sees in a newspaper later on. Then, youthful Ian shoots arrows at someone in the forest. He is focusing on Denzel, another new person who is sibling of Rachel. What a method for meeting your brother by marriage. The accompanying scenes incorporate Claire and Jamie getting exposed, Jamie tossing fiery arrows. We're guessing at Mardina Bug's memorial service, individuals taking on in a conflict and Claire with a noose slipped over her head. We realize she won't kick the bucket. Taking a gander at the shortness of her hair, this is most likely prior in the season. In the first or the second episode, she will be saved here for reasons unknown. We will not go into book spoilers. However, here, we will discuss something significant in the books because we see a scene that we never expected to see. Someone with a safety cap is running in a passage. Presently, assuming you read the books, you'll realize that Brianna and Roger travel to what's in store. They inhabit Lallybroch, and Brianna works as an architect. Yet, some of her misogynist colleagues secure her in a passage as a trick. So this short shot proves that we will see this intriguing storyline. Close to the furthest limit of the trailer, Jamie and Claire kiss, and we see a war zone with many soldiers from the two sides lying on the ground. And among them is Jamie lying unconscious. We hear Claire's voice as a reverberation behind the scenes. She asks Jamie to return to her, as he always does. We don't think Jamie dies here. Yet they should make us think he is kicking the bucket. Attempting to deceive us is the best thing Outlander does. We should finish our video with the latest poster extension. Released by Stars, this fantastic symbolism shows Jamie and Claire running toward one another on a combat zone. As you partake in the visuals, consider your theories and comments about the newest Season 7 trailer and keep in touch with them in the comments section beneath. Which scene was your number one? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.